Cool. Happy days. Just having a bit of a play, StreamYard. So I wanted to go live, and I wanted to go live in more than one place. So I'm using StreamYard. Happy days. What a tricky little bugger this thing is. So what am I going to talk about today, fam? Well, if you've been following along, you would have noticed that, the last couple of lives have been, well, I would say based around learning how to raise your vibration. The first live I spoke about was the foods that you eat and the colors that are involved with them and how they can help raise your level of vibration. And the second live I did was about meditation and different forms of meditation and my experience. And that's another way that you can raise your level of vibration or raise your frequency. Now, just in my opinion, and at the moment with, the way the world and everything's going on, it's definitely a time where you would want to be looking at learning how to raise your vibration. Some of us know how to do it really well. Some of us are just learning about raising our vibration. Some have got no idea what I'm talking about. Some people think I'm mad. Some people think I'm crazy. Some people are slightly intrigued about how to raise your vibration. What do I mean by raise your vibration? Well, basically in simple layman's terms, I mean just get happy and feel good and do the things that make you feel good. That's what I'm talking about when I'm saying raise your vibration. So at the moment, the world's going, I'd probably say the collective world vibration is pretty low and, there's a lot of fear going on and whatnot. So that's why I'm here. I'm here to raise the level of the collective consciousness because I'm a happy chappy. Although all these things are going on, I'm a happy chappy and we're going to move forward. I'm in Australia. I'm Victoria at the moment. There's some, pretty hectic stuff going on here in Victoria. I'm not going to get too much into it because, at the moment, I don't know if you can even say boo without getting on trouble on Facebook. So what I'm focusing on is keeping my vibration up. And, that's through the foods that I eat. That's also through meditation. And then today, I wanted to throw something a little bit different at you guys. The third way that I'm also raising my vibration is I'm doing some sun gazing. Oh, no, you can't look at the sun. Oh, shit. Oh, it'll burn your eyes off. It'll blow you into smithereens. Yeah, that's what they've told you. Of course, that's what they've told you. I just want someone, and I just want people out there to think of a time, okay, where you've been out and about in the sun all day and you've got home and you've sat back wherever it is, your couch or your freaking carpet. I don't know. You've got your spot where you go back and you just sort of, that's where you reflect of the day. In my own experience and what I've noticed is, when I'm out in the sun all day, I feel really good at the end of the day. I feel alive. I feel energized. I just feel happy. The sun makes me feel happy. My own experience, and this is my interpretation. Take what I say with a grain of salt. This is just how I felt. But, I know some other people felt similar to me. So sun gazing, okay, cool. So what if your eyes and skin, your brain were very much like a tiny solar panel connected to your brain? In some capacities, I think they are. Our skin is the largest human organ, okay? And it's very responsive on so many levels, not only to its surroundings, what we eat. We can all be stimulated in slightly different areas. So, most people that live in the Northern Hemisphere can definitely acknowledge that the effect of seasons and what that can have on humans. Look, I definitely know the seasons here in Australia affect me. I'm a summer baby. That's what I always call myself. I love the sun. I love being out in the sun. I'm not so much for winter when there's less sun and, it just feels like, it's a little bit darker, less energy coming in. So, that's just my experience. But I'm sure there's other people out there that have had similar experiences to myself. Seasons are changing. Right now in Australia, we're coming into summer and I just get so excited. You can probably see it all over me, written all over my face right now. I am stoked that summer's coming because it means more daylight savings coming. It means I get to spend more time outside. Happy, happy days. We are nature babies, all of us. We've just forgotten because we've been put in these little concrete boxes where we came from, but that's okay. We're coming back home, baby. We're coming back home. So sun gazing, right, we'll get back into it. What did I want to say? So basically, yeah, sun gazing, most people can feel a little bit up and down, a little bit up and down, okay? What I've found is by going outside and having a little look at that sun, you don't stare at it. It's about taking small steps, but we'll get into that later. You'll find that it'll have effect on how you feel, okay? Again, just my experience, my opinion, my interpretation. Take it with a grain of salt. Get out there, do some research, study, and see what happens. So, so in former times, look, Native Americans, held yearly sun dances to approach, the revered sun solstice. I don't know what that word is, but pretty much what it means is they're paying respect to the sun. This is a tribe, right, that's been around a lot longer than we have and probably know a lot more than we do in terms of nature and what the hell's really going on. So they've paid respect to the sun, and they actually made it a ritual. And they had their sun gazers. There'd be a dance. There'd be a fast, and they would be staring directly into the sun. Now, these guys have obviously done it for numerous days in a row, and that's what they've built that up so they can stare at it for about a minute, maybe longer, without actually getting too much done. You've still got to be smart about the way you do it. You don't just blast your eyes into the sun. You got to make sure you do it the smart way. And I'm going to get down to that a little bit later in this. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks how to get into your sun gazing. And as I said, you might be wondering, like, wouldn't your eyes get damaged from looking at the sun? Well, many of us recall, it's not staring it into the sun or you'll lose your vision. Basically, you're picking certain times of when you would spend a little bit of time looking at it, not when it's at its most potent, okay? There's certain times we want to be getting into it. So if we're having trouble feeling energized throughout the day, we're having ups and downs, we're going through our lulls and, we're going up and down, this is a great way to help you get that back. So obviously in the middle of the day, it's not going to be a great time to go sun gaze because that thing is humming at you. But what you can do is you can get out there and let the light hit you, okay? And let it help to excrete or start to secrete melatonin, okay? We've all got it in now. Some have more melatonin than others, but melatonin, that's what we want to be starting to secrete. It's in the skin. It protects us from the sun. We've got all the stuff that we need to protect ourselves from what's out there already in us, all right? Just got to get in there. You've got to figure out how to do it. We can all do it through nature and, what I just said, a little bit of sun gazing. So let's get down to the crux of it. I wanted to share with you now at the end of it my experience with sun gazing. So basically, I did it this morning. I went out for my walk. It's about 6:45, somewhere around that, 7 o'clock. And the sun's only just coming up, so it isn't as strong, okay? Now, I'm no expert. I can't smash this out because I'm only just getting back into my sun gazing. I spend about 10, 20 seconds, and that's all I can do at the moment, all right? I can only spend about 10 to 20 seconds looking at the sun, and then I know that's enough. But then I shut my eyes, and I move into meditation, and that's when I just start to meditate. I can tell you what, after 15 minutes or just 10 minutes after that initial 10 to 20 seconds, staring at the sun, 6:45 in the morning, I felt fucking amazing. I felt beautiful. I felt joy. I felt happiness. I felt very calm, collective. And I also felt the urge to come on here and show you this live. So a little bit of a download, saying get out there, Damien, show the people about this sun gazing. So here I am. So let's get into the steps now that I've rambled on for a little bit, how we can actually get into it. So basically, you want to be raising your hands and your posture towards the sun, aligning yourself and your throat chakra, and allow your feet to be anchored to the earth, okay? Now focus on yourself and the energy and the sun to fall upon your eyes, okay? And let it fall on the space directly here, okay? Around that third eye as well. You'll feel it coming in. It'll want to go there naturally. It'll want to go to that chakra, your third eye. Suck it in, baby. Let it in. It'll feel great. And this is what I'm saying. Just start doing it. Also, whilst you're giving a little bit of scarcity and you're feeling that energy start to come into here, I want you to breathe deeply, okay? And I just in and out. Okay, we're slowing everything down again, baby. We're slowing everything down again. Okay, in and out. So you feel your belly come out all the way and all the way in. Okay, you want to be doing this gently from your nose, just breathing from your nose, 10 seconds to 60 seconds, just, you know, forever, how long you feel, just baby steps. Let's get into it. And I just want you to notice how you're starting to feel with this mini meditation that's going on whilst you're actually taking in nature, baby. You are taking in that sun. She's good energy. Now, again, if you're struggling to look directly at the sun, that's fine. Just shift that gaze just down towards the tip of your nose or the top of your nose, okay? And that will help sort of still get that energy in, but also focusing on the sun. Now, your eyes can be warmed and you might see lots of colors. You might see flashes of light, like whilst you're maintaining this focus, but also, you know, making sure to breathe as well this whole time, okay? And whilst you're doing this, just be mindful, be grateful, you know, appreciate the warmth and the light. And when you start to practice this, you'll start to become in a hypnotic state because you're moving into a form of meditation and you're slowing everything down and you're connecting to nature. And as I said before, what's going through is you'll start to, well, basically, hey, Maria, I didn't see you on there. There's the, how you going? Basically, you're going to start to absorb the energy, okay? And it's going to start secreting through to your pineal gland and you're going to start secreting melatonin, okay? This is all natural stuff. It's beautiful nature going on here, and it's what they haven't been telling us for fucking centuries and centuries, all right? That's why they tell you it's all scary outside. Nature's this, it's not. It's where we're from. Let's get back to it, fam, okay? If you want to, you found the right person. We're getting back to nature. You know I'm getting back to nature. You know, I've got my plant babies inside. You know, look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? These are my buddies. I should have had these up. These are my buddies. They hang out with me in my office. Geez, they make it good in here. So let's get back into it. You know, whilst this is happening too, after it, you should feel, you know, a little bit of more energized. You feel connected to nature. You feel connected to everything. And use that. Your mood will feel raised. Your energy will feel raised. Keeping this up consistently, though, you know, you got to do it daily. So add it to your morning routine. That's what I do. I get up and I've got my morning work, and then I've got my sun gazing in there, and I've got my little spot, and I bloody love it every morning. I get so, when I'm walking around to that spot, I know what's about to happen, and it's exciting. It feels good, like I'm going to connect with one. I'm going to connect with nature. And we're bringing it all back, fam. We're bringing it all back. So I hope that helped out a little bit with the sun gazing thing. As I said, I'm no expert. I'm just here experiencing life, and fucking hell, it felt good. I really loved it, and I really enjoyed it. So I wanted to share that with everyone else. Just go out there and try it. Reach out to me. Let me know how you felt. Comment on my YouTube channel. Comment on my Facebook, wherever I'm live. I don't know, StreamYard in it. Thanks to my mentors, you know, Vince Bangboy, Vincent Ortega for getting me onto the StreamYard. Appreciate that, brother. And all the other things you're helping me with. Also, Dan White, also helping me out, jamming it out on StreamYard, learning off those guys, so I appreciate it. Everyone else who just jumped in for that little bit, I appreciate you. Maria, Manuela, my amigo, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening along to this beautiful video. So I'm done. I'm dusted. I will be back with some more lives with everything you can do to start raising your vibration. So let's do a little bit of a summary of what I've gone through so far over the last couple of lives. They're going to help you raise your vibration, especially during this time, because there's a great awakening going on, fam. And the way that you can help is by raising your vibration. That's your little bit that you can do to help the world, okay? So recap is the foods that you are eating, fam, if they have been killed, the energy is not good. So maybe get it from the garden, maybe cook it yourself. Just look into that. Get your bright colors, okay? Get all the colors of your chakra and start eating them, okay? It's going to help. So food's going to help your vibration and lift that frequency. So that was the first one I covered. Then meditation, another way that you're going to be able to raise your vibration. But not only that, you know, clear out anxiety, fuck off stress, get rid of anger. Yes, you'll have your moments where you have your days. But through the meditation and the constant learning, the consistent showing up, meditating daily, you learn to let go. So that thing that pissed you off all day takes about 30 seconds and she's gone and you're on to your next thing. Beautiful thing about meditating, my experience, my opinion, share it out yourself. So that was the second thing. The third thing today, to help you raise your vibration, is to start sun gazing, or at least, fam, get your time out in the sun. Maximize it. Now, I know you're in Australia. We've got our little things going on. You can't do that. You can still get that hour, that 2 hours in the sun to make it happen, okay? Love you all. Much to love. Everyone's sending out love and light. It's what we need at the moment. I'm sending out as much as I can daily. Love and light, fam. Love you all.